Now, your Weather Authority forecast from meteorologist Anna Gard.
Welcome back. We're tracking severe weather this afternoon. We have strong storms moving into the area. Now, most of those tornado warnings are still to the west of us, but we are included in a tornado watch across the North Shore, including the lake as well, headed towards Covington. We are watching some stronger storms right now. In the river parishes, we have a couple of storms that we're watching, and you notice it's hard to see those storms before they make their way up towards the northeast because our radar site is down in Slidell. So we're not getting a great look at these storms out there, but this is from the airport radar. We are starting to see those a little bit better as they make their way northward. So we are watching this cell headed over I-10 right now, has some broad rotation there. Now, we're not really worried about that tornado threat at the moment, but we are seeing things starting to spin out there, and that's what we're concerned about as they are in that tornado watch area. We do have a couple of cells down towards the southwest. Now, it looks like we're getting some stratiform rainfall in there as well. That's just that light rain, but some pockets of heavy rainfall. All of the strongest stuff that we're watching down off towards the southwest offshore right now. We also have a very strong storm that we're watching. There's a special marine statement in effect on the lake right now for this cell headed towards Mandeville. It's just to the west of Mandeville right now. It is going to make its way over I-12 very shortly. So we're watching for some heavy rainfall in there, seeing some lightning strikes as well. Up towards the north, we're seeing some pockets of heavier rainfall. Sun seeing that at the moment in northern St. Tammany. And we're also seeing some strong storms in northern Tangipahoa Parish. Now, it looks like this is just heavy rainfall at the moment. We're using the Jackson radar, which is far up to the north. So we're just getting the tops of these storms. It's very hard to see what is going on up there at the moment, but we are seeing that heavy rainfall. We're not really seeing any rotation indicated right now. All of these are in a tornado watch, though, where you see those red outlines on the parishes and counties. Those are the tornado watch lines at the moment. So this is southern Mississippi. We're seeing a couple of these stronger storms headed up towards Poplarville along 59 at the moment. So we will see some of that heavy rainfall in Bogalusa as well. We have a strong cell just down to your southwest. So we're trying to track these storms without that radar, and we're getting a broad overview. When we look at the SATRAD, we can see where these cells are located. So we're going to continue to closely monitor this as well as we can with the situation that we have going on. So right now, mostly just heavy rainfall, but any of these storms in this tornado watch certainly have the potential to become tornadic or start seeing that rotation. We've already seen a couple of storms in the river parishes showing those signs of rotation today. So this line will continue to make its way through. We've had multiple reports of tornadoes over the last 24 hours across northern Louisiana and Mississippi. We just got a report down towards Iberville. We're seeing a tornado warned storm right now with a confirmed tornado. So this is all going to make its way through our area as we go throughout the day today. We're also seeing very gusty winds. We've been seeing this across the area throughout the morning. You're probably noticing that if you're not getting the rainfall, and that's going to continue to push through with that line. Look at that, New Iberia, 41-mile-an-hour wind gusts, and that is not within those storms. So we're definitely going to encounter that as well. So playing this out, we are going to continue to see these isolated storms ahead of the main line. That's what we're most concerned about for that tornado risk. When we see those discrete cells, they have the highest potential to become tornadic and rotate, but we certainly could see some embedded rotation within that line as well. So into the afternoon, this is a very slow-moving line of storms. We're going to continue to see that pushing through. Things really start to become heavy once we get to around 5 or 6. This is sundown, so make sure you're aware of this. We are going to lose that visibility as the sun goes down later today. And then maybe we get a little bit of a break into the evening, but we could see some lingering rainfall later on. By tonight, things will start to clear up and we'll not be so worried about that severe threat anymore. Now, we are in a moderate risk. Level 4, this is the second highest risk for severe weather for the North Shore and including the metro. And we're also in a hatch tornado risk across the entire area. That means we could see a few strong tornadoes. We're already getting video down to the southwest of some tornadoes in that tornado warned storm. So this is definitely something that has the potential to occur later today. Multiple storms is starting just about now. We're already starting to see those storms out there. Will end by this evening. And we do have a tornado watch in effect for all of the North Shore right now. This is until 1 p.m. We'll probably see that extended towards the southeast as we go throughout the rest of the day. So keep in mind, a tornado watch means you have to be prepared for the potential for tornadoes. If you get in that warning, you're going to want to take action, get to the most interior part of your house and put your severe weather plan into place, and especially for that tornado emergency. Liz, back to you.
Yeah, and Hannah, another note regarding the concern with the potential for severe weather. Everyone clearly taking this seriously. We've received word that tonight's celebration in the Oaks was canceled due to that severe weather threat, and tickets for tonight will be refunded. So I see you would say that's a good move on their part to be on the safe side.
Absolutely. You want to make sure that you're in a place that you can get to that safe space, especially when we're in an active tornado watch for the North Shore. We'll probably see that extended. We want to make sure everyone is at home and somewhere they can be safe.
Thank you, Hannah. We're also following